a lead.
Okay. Hi, I'm Maureen Tara Nelson, MTN Matchmaking, with the very beautiful and talented Stacy. Stacy had to take a phone call, and she will be right back. For those of you that don't know, I've been matchmaking on Long Island for 19 years, and I'm feeling kind of old now when I say that. But there are certain nice things that come along with experience and so on. And one of which is my goal is, hello, Gregory. My goal is, since I've been matchmaking for 19 years, I take it upon myself that it is my job to make people happy and to spread love on Long Island. And that's the purpose of our daily Facebook Lives. Hello there. Stacy will be on in 2 seconds. So I was just thanking everyone for tuning in. We really have a lot of super cool dating questions, and some that are going to be really hard for me to answer. So I hope everyone's going to be in a really good mood because, again, these questions are they're hard, okay? Not the usual easy ones that people ask. So and Stacey's back, yay! So is that someone calling for an appointment?
Yes.
Okay, good. So for those of you that are single, we have been matchmaking on Long Island, again, 19 years. We have a screening process. We have dating coaching, and this is Stacy. She's a certified dating coach. As far as matchmaking, I'm an executive level certified matchmaker, blah, blah, blah. What it basically means, though, is I've been doing this so long that I could do matchmaking in my head with my eyes closed. But we're doing every Friday. Hey, Bill. Every Friday, we would be doing Friday Facebook Live, and we would be taking dating coaching. I'm sorry, not dating. We would be taking questions, and we would be answering them. Hey, everybody. Boy, everyone looks really good looking. Oh, good looking peeps are popping up. Are any of you all single? If you're single, get to MTN Matchmaking now because, wow. Okay, anyway, so during this pandemic, we as a business on Long Island had to think, okay, things are different now. And there was a whole week of transition and prayer, I have to say, and I believe the praying part made the difference. So I prayed, especially to my mother in heaven, and I said, during such an awful time that we're all going through, if people want to find love, I want to be able to help those people. I want to be able to help those people if during this they still want to find love. But I have to say, I wasn't even sure what the response would be. So my first order of business was we made it super easy. So how many of you have seen the TV commercial of ours? And you're going to see it a lot now because I'm back to advertising on Channel 12. I took, I guess, how long have we been going through this? Like a month? Took a month off. Just
About a month.
Yeah,
maybe, right?
I took a month off just to be prudent as a business owner. But we're back in action. And in fact, we've made so many improvements. And we're going to, again, there's so many great questions and they're crazy questions. So please just bear with my babbling for a minute. Okay, so we made a lot of improvements to MTN Matchmaking. And say if you know someone that maybe was a client years ago, even if it was like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, have them call us 516-444-2861 because our program is totally different now. Okay, so we still have 2,000 clients. We still have the best screening process.
And
Guys,
amazing clients. They have
yes.
been great, so supportive, Paul. Just so supportive during this time and understanding and just.
And thankful.
We're really lucky.
They're thanking us
Yeah.
because we came up with the whole new program. And I mean, we've always worked 7 days around the clock, but
Right.
everyone, for some reason, now everyone's noticing it.
Now everyone notices it.
So I don't know, but hey, Ed, how are you? You need a photographer? You want the best? That's what you do. Okay, so what we did was real fast before we get to the crazy questions, which again, I'm afraid to even answer, is before a person would have to come to our office and interview us, okay, for a free consultation. But we can't get in our building. As many of you, I'm sure, your buildings are closed as well, and you have to work from home. So we all have been working from home, and we found that people are actually enjoying the fact that they can go through the interview process. Hello, Deandra. Love you, love you. I married her. See that beautiful girl? Stacy and I matched her, and I married her. Wedding officiant. Hashtag also wedding officiant. However, I could only do it for that girl because I love her and Jeremy. Okay, so anyway, so people actually like it better now that they can do the interview just from, I will call you back later. Okay, so people like it that from the comfort of their own home, they could be on the couch.
I'm liking it too.
Yes, all the girls, they are liking it too. Although I have to say, personally, I like meeting people in person. So once this is over, thank you, Ginger. I feel great, and I hope you both are well. So.
Oh, by the way, the smiling looks much better today on you.
Oh, thank you. I had a hard morning with it. Yesterday, if you don't know, I had root canal, and today I woke up with a major, migraine headache, which I think it is really swollen. It's just kind of hidden from the hair. But thank you for saying that. And thank you, Deandra. That's so sweet. I love you. That's why I chose you to marry you, where I would never do that with anyone else. Okay, so anyway, we are now interviewing over the phone. So you just call 516-444-2861. Now, this is only if you realize yourself, you know what, I'm alone, I live in the house alone, I'm having a problem with the fact that I feel isolated, I might feel lonely. I've always said I wanted love, but I always put that off. My work always came first. I always said I'd find someone on my own at a bar, or someone would just walk up to me in Starbucks and it would be, magic. And it never happened. And now this pandemic happened. And again, for a whole week, I did not know the future. Prayed every single day to my mother, came up with the changes. So the changes are that you can interview from home to us, much easier on you, and dating, because of the social distancing, you and our 2,000 clients are doing virtual dating. And we have come up with a super cool game that when our daters, because we want everyone to go out 3 times. That's always been my philosophy over the 19 years. There's many of the things that I personally came up with 19 years ago, many of them I still use to this day. Some of them I don't, because I saw better ways, of course. So, but it is kind of fun and interesting to think, oh my gosh, I've been doing it the same way for 19 years, a certain percentage. Oh my God, all these good looking peeps. I am so impressed. Okay, so any of you are single, let us know. If anyone knows an essential worker who is single, we need to take care of them. And our way of taking care of them is we are giving out $50,000 worth of complimentary memberships to our essential workers who will be nominated. So please, nominate any of your family or friends that are single and are essential workers, because we are going to take super care of them, and they're going to win. Okay, so we're doing $50,000 worth of free memberships. All you have to do to nominate an essential worker is to email us, Maureen at mtnmatchmaking.com. And if you want, you could show a photo of the person, but the most important thing is the information about the person and why they're so great. Hey, Asa, why they're so great, why they should win this free membership, and what a wonderful person that you think they are, okay? And believe me, when they see how great we take care of them, that they're going to be really happy. Right, Stace?
Yes, very much so.
Okay, so why don't we, so everyone now knows how easy it is and the changes and the virtual dating. So we started that really this week. There was other things we were doing. You know, the first phase was first phone call. You can just talk for 45 minutes to an hour. So then last week, a lot of people were up to their second dates. And then that's doing the FaceTime. I believe FaceTiming for a date should only be for 30 minutes. Now, remember, there's many other matchmakers across the country. And we all work together, you know, whether they live in California, Maine, whatever, as long as they're certified, okay? Always go to a certified matchmaker. And we all, certified matchmakers, work together, we help each other, and it's a wonderful group. I love helping any of my colleagues, and I've gone to them for help as well. They're wonderful. So why was I saying that again, Stacey? Sorry, I have so many different things. Because again, remember, we're taking phone interviews now, which means every hour, basically.
Oh, you were going over the dating, so we have a lot of people that are.
Oh, yes, okay, thank you. Yes, okay, so we did the FaceTime. So my colleagues and my peers, I keep in touch with them almost on a daily basis because we're all connected, the certified daters. Remember, I'm an executive level certified dater. That's there's a few of us. Again, that's only because I've been doing it 19 years. Stacey, if I lose you, it's just because the battery went out. Okay.
Sure. No problem. I'll tune in on Facebook.
Oh, good. Hey, Linda. Thanks for joining in, everybody. Okay, so I noticed that I always go with what I feel is best with my experience over the years. So I truly believe, and I've seen it, the FaceTiming that we've done by keeping it to a half hour, it's the best. Now, of course, there's extenuating circumstances sometimes. Okay, so I realize that, and I recognize that. But when I'm talking like this, it's in general terms. And it was just kind of interesting that last night I noticed my colleagues, the other certified matchmakers, and again, the certified ones are all over the country, okay? They were recommending different times. Like one of them, 2 hours. I'm like, oh my God. But again, you know, this is all in good fun that I, wrote back, oh my God, I couldn't talk to anyone for 2 hours, no matter what. So we always joke and stuff and have fun. But with us and what we're doing, we're recommending that the second day be FaceTiming for a half hour. Now, the third time, that's when the fun begins. That's where we start playing games. We have a special game that we're doing. Stacy and I and the girls, hey, everybody. We are walking anyone through, if they need any help at all, with this new game, which is like FaceTime, but a step above and super fun with no pressure, okay? So when my brother Brian, he's not on yet, when he actually suggested that to me, and it's the greatest thing. So this week we started with that. So this is the third date. Now again, people can do their dating as quickly as like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's all up to the person. But what we have found at MTN Matchmaking is during the pandemic, people truly want love even more so. Now, Stacy, you're taking most of the interviews. What would you say the reasons people are calling now and why we have way more callers now than even our usual?
I would say, okay, so I think that people realize on a day-to-day basis that they want and need love, but I think when they're busy with work and life and friends, and you kind of fill the empty spot and void with other things. But I think a lot of those things that normally fill that void are not at reach right now, being that people are home. And I think it gives people a deeper sense of reflecting on themselves and what they need. You know, I feel a lot of people are using this time to self-reflect, and that they're realizing that, okay, at the end of the day, if catastrophe hits, who do I have to spend my time with? Who do I have to love and be loved by? And I think that's why we're having such a tremendous outpour of people that say, yes, when life resumes, I'm going to have that job and I'm going to have my social life back with my friends, but I'm not going to have that person to be quarantined with, that person that's going to be with me in an event like this.
Yep. So that's what we're hearing. And so we're all on the phone interviewing everyone. But again, we're still doing the same screening process. That's why people come to us. We do a criminal felony background check in every single state. Ask any matchmaker, if you ever go to a matchmaker, and again, I know, remember, make sure they're certified, because I've heard people say to me, you know, I matched a whole bunch of my friends once.
Everybody wants to be a matchmaker.
Really? And
everybody you meet is like, oh, you do? Oh, that's what I want. Oh, I should do that. Oh,
right.
People.
Oh, really? Because Stacy and I were talking till 2 a.m. last night.
Yeah.
2 a.m.
Other than us that are working till literally 2 a.m.
But again, it's a choice.
And then back at it at 7:38 this morning.
Yes, 8 o'clock this morning was the first. I knew I'd get a text early from Stacy, so it was 8 a.m. this morning. But again, yes, it's my business. Yes, I do what I have to do, but I'm so truly blessed by God that I have Stacy. Who else?
I'm blessed to be here. Who else could I be talking to at 2 in the
No,
morning?
but who else could I ever find to be my right-hand girl that would truly, and again, everyone I have, everyone's wonderful, okay? In fact, our temp and our blogger, Ryan, he got a promotion today. So he's so happy with the extra money that he's making, and he's doing a great job. But anyway, how did I get so lucky that I have this girl that she's family. She's been with me for years. She's definitely family. My whole family considers her a family, blah, blah, blah.
Oh my God, I love you guys like family too.
And we're exactly alike, only she's 10 years younger. So, again, till 2 a.m. And I'm only bringing it up because we stress positivity. We are spreading love today. So let's take a dating question, because if you know anybody that is home, alone, maybe lonely, hey Ken, maybe sad, don't let them be lonely. Don't let them be sad. Please share this just so that they can have some sort of interaction. I don't care. It doesn't even have to be single. They could be married and have dating questions. Oh, wait, I missed what Maureen just said. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, so these are some questions about us behind the scenes, which I think is kind of fun. What are you doing for fun, Maureen, during this time?
Florida. What do I do for fun? I got it in Florida, Maureen. I knew you would love it. Bling! Bling! Wow, you really see the swelling. Ooh. See how you see the swelling when I'm not hiding it with my hair? Ooh.
It'll take a few days for that to go down.
Ugh.
And it's not like you're resting, so it's going to take longer.
Right, I guess. Yes, that's true, that's true.
I mean, being up to 2 a.m. and back out at 8
Hello, Marie.
a recipe for resting to feel better.
Yes. Love cousin Marie. Marie, I don't know if you know this, but Ryan, you know, he's our social media manager and he's also our blogger. He got a promotion yesterday, which means more responsibility and more money.
Yay! So, we love Ryan.
We love Ryan. So if you talk to Ryan.
Hashtag lifesaver.
Yes, that's what Stacy calls, because he's so great on the computer, obviously. But Maria, if you talk to him, he'll tell you, yeah, more money. That's all he cares about. So, okay, so how am I spending money with money?
How are you spending time?
Can you tell I'm a shopaholic and I'm going crazy? I can't go to the stores.
We have now virtual dating, and then we do virtual shopping, and then we do virtual.
Oh my God. I have to get on Amazon.com. I have to go to Macy's.com. I haven't shopped in ages.
Baking a lot with the girls. We do baking.
That's good. That's fun. That's fun.
And training the new puppy.
Oh, yeah. Stacey has a cute new puppy.
That is a lot of fun.
You know, I have to say, and this is from my heart, remember, Ryan is also my son. I have brought both my boys up from the moment they were 13. I brought them up with this, let me think, 19 years ago. Yeah. I brought them up on how to learn this business, how to learn business in general, all these things. So Ryan now, you know, they said, okay, online courses, you got to get out of the dorms. He had never planned on coming home and living back with mommy. And again, he would have found a job. He would have graduated. Now we don't know if he's even they're gonna have a graduation at Hunter, which is sad because he's worked so hard. Ryan's always gotten great grades. And so the poor kid is stuck with me. So when you're saying, what do I do for fun? Ryan and I talk business, just like Stacy. You and I talk 90% business, 10%, you know, normal stuff.
Yeah.
Same thing with Ryan, my own son. But again, we love it. And I think it's good for him because I want him to know. And the same thing with Brendan. Brendan has a great job in the city, and he's using the business skills that I taught them, again, since they were 13 years old. They used to be in my office at 16.
Well, I feel like we're reliving it with my two now.
Yes.
The other day, how old is your to be a matchmaker again?
It's not the cutest. I have two boys.
My 9-year-old.
Stacy has two beautiful girls who will be running MTN Matchmaking one day, hopefully with my two boys. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see, Maureen heard from everywhere last night. Amazon, Bed Bath & Beyond, Groupon. Oh, I gotta check out Groupon. Okay. Maureen. Ah, yes. We took men. Yes, that's true. So that's what I do for fun, talking to my son that I love so much and who lives with me and he works with me. So I'm truly blessed by God. Okay, next question. Next question. Stace?
Oh, sorry, I don't know what happened.
Oh.
How are your dogs doing with the quarantine? Somebody wanted to write in. I guess you post pictures sometimes of the baby.
I do. In fact, I think I did it this morning. There's definitely a difference. You know how smart dogs are. They know that there's some sort of change in the world, which just makes them show love, and I think need love more. So I've been making sure I'm giving them more love. They've been giving us more love. Ryan actually said, usually both dogs sleep with me until I get remarried. But Ryan had Bailey sleep in his bed last night, and he's like, oh my God, it was so cute, blah, blah, blah. So thank you for asking about my 2 dogs. And yes, you will see that on my social
this next one is great.
marketing and so on. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so one hot mess mama who wants to know, how do you cut your hair? She is in desperate need of a haircut, and she's going to try doing it herself. What are your tips?
Every hair cutter, and I have about 4 expert hair stylists that are at the expert level, and that includes makeup too. And they usually always do my hair, because I need 4 as a backup, just because there's usually so many events and so on. So obviously none of us have access to that anymore. So all of these peeps are going to hate me for what I'm going to say.
Wait for the backlash.
Right. So, you know, I always had long hair. I emphasize to ladies, I don't care how old you are. If you can pull off long hair, it's going to make you look younger. And not everyone can. And I get that. And that's fine. Because again, the most important thing about beauty is it's inside. And if you're with someone that doesn't realize it's inside, get rid of them now. Because the most important part of beauty is what's here. Hopefully you're lucky, and if you can find both, jackpot. And that's our job too, because we do compatibility in 3 ways, by doing hand-selected matches, and we do chemistry by showing photos. So here, you'll have that. Okay, so I cut my own hair, was it like 2 or 3 weeks ago, Stacey? I forget now.
Yeah, and the things are blending together.
Okay, so I kept it dry, which of course is like not what you're supposed to do either. I don't have the right type of scissors, clearly, mistake number 2. And I was in the bathroom with the mirrors that you have the 3, so you could open them up so you could see the front of you, the side of you, and the back of you. And I'm like, oh, this is great. So I basically just I grabbed the pieces that I didn't want anymore, and I went, and then the back, and then I just put a couple of cuts through, which is really bad. Apparently, you're not supposed to do that, but I just wanted to, what's that called? When you don't want your hair as thick, you're supposed to do that. So, of course, I know I did that wrong. Hey, Brian, talking about how I cut my own hair the other day, someone just asked. So I did all those, and then what I did was, after I was done, I just looked like this, and I thought, okay, is there any pieces sticking out? And clearly there were. Like, say, a piece here was down to here. So I just went and did this. That's it. So again, all my hairstylist friends are going to kill me, because they've said to me, Maureen, don't give yourself bangs. And so what I've said to all 4 of them is, don't worry, I didn't give myself bangs, but I cut my hair. So that is how I do it. And you know what? If it's going to make you happy, then I recommend it. To me, I know it's crooked. If you look up close, it's crooked. From far away, you can't really notice it. It makes me happy. I think all of us need some sort of change to make ourselves more positive during this pandemic. Anything. Whatever you can think of to make yourself happy, do it. And that's what I've been doing. So, okay, I did that question. Let's check out what Brian has to say while you're checking the next question. Here, that's different.
He wants to know how to diet them.
Okay, so yesterday was the first day of my diet with the healthy food again. And I convinced myself that the first week was going to be a transition, meaning I don't want to go from 0 to 100. I did that last time, and even though it was great last time, I lost 30 pounds. Okay, gained it back, of course, but anyway. I did go from 0 to 100 without any cheating, but I found it gave me a really bad headache. Oh my God, remember how I said, Stacey, I had a headache this morning. So even, wow, that's probably why too. But so I figured I would do it gradual during the first week, just so it wouldn't have any major impact on my body. My hair's not different, Brian. What are you talking about? Okay, so the diet, let's see. I have my water. Trying to think of what I have in front of me. I had my favorite bar for breakfast, which of course I could only chew on this side. And I love it. Last night I had shrimp for dinner. That was for my healthy meal. You only have to do one healthy meal a day. Everything else is done for you. And there's 5 different options of things you can eat. For me, it's the greatest thing. And I wish I didn't stop it, but, can't look back, only look forward. Okay, next question. And leave out the questions about my diet, okay? Oh, but actually, yes, let me just say, last time, in a month, I lost 25 pounds. So, but again, I did go strictly 0 to 100 without cheating. I already said this first week, I'm cheating like tiny little bits, like I know I'm not allowed to have this. Oh my God, it's so good. It's like crack.
4 years old, never married, would like to have see myself have children. But it's super important to me that the cocktail
Okay, you're running low as far as 15%. I didn't hear all that. A girl is 40.
Oh, I'm so sorry. 40, single, never married, wants to be married with children, but she's insisting, like when her friends try to introduce her to people, she gets upset when the guy's not at least 6 foot. They think she's being unreasonable. She thinks she isn't.
Is she a giant? Is she 6 foot herself?
No, she's not.
Okay, no.
Hold me back.
You are lucky you're not in the office with me, girl.
Oh, goodness.
Ooh, okay. You got 5 must-haves. But if we don't approve those 5 must-haves, that means if we can't do it, no one can, basically. Right. It is totally unreasonable that you have to say the guy has to be over 6 foot. And what I would say to that girl in person is, think of if we had a guy that was 5'10", and he was perfect for you in every way, had your 5 must-haves, would treat you right, and you would be compatible in the 3 ways, like we said. You'd really give up that opportunity to hold out for someone that might be over 6 foot? How silly is that? So I make them say that out loud. They have to hear themselves say it. They have to hear that they're being ridiculous. And if they don't, I'm not taking them. And Stacey wouldn't take them either. Okay, let me see what Brian wrote too. Oh, wait. This might be interesting. Hold on a second. Hold on. Crooked glasses. Okay. Can we have a moment to speak about your favorite Brian Dennehy? Why? What happened? Don't tell me anything bad happened. Brian Dennehy, my favorite actor. Why are you saying that, Brian?
I don't know who he is.
What? Actually, yeah, I think you came with me to the charity event where we met him. It just, I can't. Hey, Charles, how are you? Brian, can we? Brian, please tell me what you're talking about, because I don't have the time to switch back and forth. Oh my God. I love Brian Dennehy. Brian? Rye! He's taking a break. Even with his promotion today, he's already taking a break.
We love that millennial. I would trade him for the world.
Yeah, really? All right. Oh my God, no! Oh my God, he died today. Oh no, I'm gonna cry. Okay. Please God, take care of Brian. Oh my God. Oh my God. Was it from the COVID-19? Or is that why he died?
Oh my God.
My
We
God.
actually just spoke with a client today that their dad passed away April 3rd.
I wanted to marry Brian Dennehy. He's 80. He's over 30 years older than me. And he was married though. I met him in person. I told him how I'm one of his biggest fans. We had such a cool conversation about my doing what I do as far as matchmaking. I know. Sarah, oh, so if anyone knows, with Brian Dennehy dying, was it from the virus, which I'm assuming, because 81, no one really says, oh, died of old age, and it's 81 now, you know? In the 90s, they'll say that. Oh, this is such a sad moment. The goal of Facebook Live is to spread love. Thank you, Brian, for not thinking.
But it's to stack up for my millennial, is that we could use this time to show our respect.
No, this is Brian, my brother, you know.
Oh, I thought you said Brian.
No, Brian.
Oh, he did that on purpose. Right?
Oh, not from the virus? Wow, he didn't die from the virus. Okay, well, my point being, Brian, there's so many things that we have to spread love today. And I was luckily oblivious to this. And you could have called me right after and told me. Because now I feel guilty trying to spread love and happiness and positivity when my heart is broken.
You know,
loved him.
People to keep them happy.
God, I love him. Loved him. I'm so happy with being a matchmaker for 19 years. It has given me the opportunity to meet many, many famous people at charity events and networking events, etc., whether they're married or single. You know, it's just being a matchmaker is a unique type of career. He made a few jokes about it, and I thanked him for staying, in New York and, New York-based cop shows rather than going Hollywood, kind of like what Billy Joel is, Billy Joel stuck to his roots. The same thing with Brian Dennehy. He took all those great cop roles instead of, Hollywood, the movie scene. And I said to him, that's what I admire most about you, because I watch every single one of those shows that you're a policeman.
Oh my God, I know exactly who he is.
Yes. And he said to me, he goes, oh no, Maureen. Yes. He goes, it's just because, he goes, Hollywood wouldn't have me. And I said, oh, stop it, you. And he was just so cool. Okay, what were you saying, Stacey?
Yeah, we did meet him at an event.
Yes. So it was a Long Island Pulse event. It was feeding children for charity. Yeah. It was during the holidays. And I advertised, Pulse is out of business now, but they actually started their magazine the same time I opened up my business. Okay, so I was with them the whole entire time. So they were really nice to me and, introduced me to them personally. Oh my God. I'm so sorry to the family of Brian Dennehy. Um, Again, his wife should be so proud because he was a really true man and, he had a loving marriage, whereas, because of who he was, he could have cheated, he could have went, not that there's anything wrong with this, I'm just saying, like Kevin Costner, okay? His wife is 30 years younger than him, okay? Brian Dennehy did not do that. His wife was age appropriate, blah, blah, blah. Not that, again, I'm not saying age really has that much to do with, it has to do with compatibility, but I just admire Brian Dennehy for so many reasons. Does anybody here have a personal experience with meeting Brian Dennehy personally? Please add it on. Because when I'm looking over this later, it'll be really nice for me to see your own personal experiences with him. Again, being my favorite actor. Oh my God, we have a big 8x10 photo of me and he about 15 years ago, Stacy. It's in the office.
Right.
What do I do when we get back to the office? Yeah, I'm going to keep it up. Yes. But every time I look at it, I'm going to be sad. Okay. All right. Let's go to some dating questions, and I'll pray and do everything I usually do when someone I love dies after. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
So sorry to hear
Marie,
that.
my name is John, and I'm coming out of a really bad divorce. I don't want to let the negativity affect my next relationship. What can I do to help that?
Okay. There's something called dating coaching. And there are many dating coaches across the country. Just like I said, there are many matchmakers across the country. You know how we said, only go to a matchmaker who's certified. I'm an executive level certified matchmaker. Okay, so there's few of us. I don't even know how many, but much, much less. Now, there are many, many, many dating coaches across the country. Stacy is a certified dating coach, and dating coaching, it helps you keep positive. No, you know what, actually, Stacy, for real, you tell everyone, you answer this question for this guy, because I would recommend for him to work with you, because people can work with Stacy first as the certified dating coach, and then when she feels that they're really ready, that's when we'll take over into matchmaking. So you answer that question.
Yeah, so I would love to take someone like him on as a client, and we would spend a lot of the beginning kind of talking about his relationship with his ex-wife.
If we lose you, it's only because the battery's down to 10%.
Yes,
Brian's going to hate this.
So really getting to figure out what went wrong in the marriage and where
might not be his fault.
Right. Well, my point is to see, but for him not to be negative, he has to accept the fact that the marriage is over. He has to accept the marriage of what really was at loss. Because from my experience in doing this as a date coach, a lot of times people are mourning more of what could have been than what they actually lost. Meaning that we could have had a perfect marriage.
Very good point.
He could have been, she could have been this, and she could have been that. But could have been and was are two different things. So I need to help him separate what exactly he's mourning, where the relationship went wrong, and how not to let that carry into his next. So it's really working on himself first before he moves forward into another relationship. And once he has that foundation, then it will naturally not follow him into the next relationship.
Come here, Bailey. trying to get my Bailey girl over here. Come here, Bailey. Come on. We had to put Buster in my bedroom because Buster gets really wild. Come here. Come on up. Come on up.
Okay, and I have one last question.
Okay. Now, are these all the questions? Because Ryan took some off my email, and then you got
a ton
some.
of Ryan. We answered about 5 of Ryan's,
Okay.
3 of these now.
Come on. Good. Come on.
Okay.
I'm listening.
So, hi, Maureen. My name is Jaden. I'm 30 years old. I'm an accountant. I'm successful for my age, and I know what I want. Do you have many people in my age range that are looking for something serious as well? And we do get that question a lot. Those that call in young, like, hey, are you only for those over 50?
We start at 21. We start when people realize that the internet has crazy people on it, when people realize the bar scene is trash and that they don't want to get drunk every weekend and have hookups and then find the guy or the girl there the next week hooking up with someone else. I mean, that happens all the time. Who wants that? You don't want it in your 20s. And if you're in your 30s, you're way too old to be doing that. So do not be doing that in your 30s, okay? Because you'll be single forever.
Okay, last of the last.
But wait, did I finish that?
Oh, I thought you were done. Sorry.
Is that a good time from 30? A lot of CPAs tend to be more logical, of course. So we do have many people in their 30s and with the guys. Hey, Nick, my friend from high school. And a lot of girls in their 20s, older 20s, they're logical too. So therefore, they would be compatible. But the reason why we have many of them, and we have 2,000 of the finest singles on Long Island, remember, we don't take in everyone. But the reason why when someone's logical and successful, why they think of coming to a private upscale matchmaker is because it makes sense that just like I can't do my taxes when I was 16 and worked in CVS for my first job, I did my own taxes. Then you make a little bit more money and you have, say, your brother do your taxes, like I did. And my brother Peter doing my taxes up until, there's a threshold of an amount, and that's up to you. But at a certain point, you should not be doing your own taxes. Kind of think of that as this. At a certain point, meaning our screening process. Everyone is a nice, decent, quality, positive person. Everyone's emotionally stable so they know what they want. Again, if they're not, maybe dating coaching is a better avenue. Stacy, I don't think you have any of those specials left, but Stacy doesn't have any of those really great specials left because, again, we gave you really good notice 2 weeks in a row. But you can still do it, not at that crazy price, and I even forget what the price was. So just forget about that, and if you need dating coaching, we'll still give you a discount, but it depends. So again, call 516-444-2861 and discuss with us what you want. Again, you don't have to come into the office. And again, no one's in the office building. All you have to do is call us. We'll do everything over the phone. Then when you start dating, virtual dating, finding love now is the most important thing for many people. And if it is for you, we can and we will help you. We have been getting in the greatest people. So to answer that guy fully, you're 30, you're a CPA, so you're logical. The girls in their 20s that are here, they're logical too because it makes sense. These girls think, great, I'll never have to go to the bars again. Great, I never have to do that internet trash with swiping and guys coming right out and saying, hey, you want to have sex? Or sending dick pics. I mean, come on. Girls, that's the number one thing that they say is why they want. The first time a girl gets a dick pic on an internet site, she comes to us. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
I've really narrowed it down. That's what just puts them over the edge. Anyway, we don't want guys that are, if you're sending those pictures to people, then just keep doing it on Plenty of Fish, because that's not going to work at MTN Matchmaking. Never.
Absolutely not.
In my 19 years, no one's ever gotten a dick pic and told me about it. And if they did, that guy would be in so much trouble. So if you want to raise the bar, MTN Matchmaking. But again, what is... I knew, Maureen, I knew you were going to comment on the dick pic. Okay. And that's really, really funny, by the way. We have an inside joke about that. But again, so if you need love, we're here spreading love. We want everyone not to be lonely, to know that we will all get through this one day. We're going to get through it together. Our 2,000 clients know they are part of the MTN Matchmaking family, and we take care of them. Stacey and I love especially what we do. And if you have any questions that you just didn't feel comfortable saying here, feel free to send them privately, and I'll answer all of them. Maureen, my friend, not me, Maureen, my friend, is going to be the dick pic police. So, you know what? My guys, actually, they're not on Facebook Live. You guys are all, my friends and colleagues and so on. But just remember, not appropriate to ever send that. If you want more from the girl than just sex, don't do that. Okay? That girl is never going to think of you as husband material. She's not going to take a look at that picture and think he'll be great at changing diapers. Okay, so just don't do it. Okay, that's my answer. Don't do it. But if you're single, hey Kathleen, how are you? Once this is all over, we have to go out with Mary and celebrate at Jackie Riley's. Okay, so any other questions, Stacey? Because I know 3:30. One of us has a phone consult.
Yes, I do. Nope, that was it.
Okay. So if you need love, tune in every day, 2:30 to our Facebook Live. You can ask us any question you want. Hopefully we put a smile on your face. We love what we do. We love you. We love every one of you. You guys are all, this is like the best looking group today that I've seen. Everybody is great. And if you're single, get your ass to MTN Matchmaking. Now people don't have any excuses, okay? Again, only if you realize I don't want to be alone. Because you have to know that. And with the pandemic, many people, more so than usual, are realizing I don't want to be alone. So give us a call if you reach that point, or before that point, if you just need someone to talk to about dating and blah, blah, blah. That's when you get dating coaching. So that's 516-444-2861. Again, all of our information, all of our social media is on every single forum. Everything is under MTN Matchmaking. So if you want to see all the videos that we do, that's on YouTube. You can get that through the website, mtnmatchmaking.com. And there's a tab right there for YouTube, or Instagram, or Facebook, or LinkedIn, or Twitter. Okay, that's all we can do. Okay, anyway. So thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Again, my heart, hi, Linda. My heart is very heavy right now, knowing about Brian Dennehy And I feel so truly blessed by God that I got to meet him in person, because he was the greatest actor in the world, and he was such an amazing person too. Oh, remember the contest, nominate. If you know someone single who's an essential worker, nominate them. Email Maureen at mtnmatchmaking.com. And we'll see you tomorrow at 2:30, and email in any dating questions you have. So have a great day, everyone, and be safe and be well. Bye. Stacey, say goodbye. Okay. Now, who's taking this appointment, Stace?